Bird, your host with the mustache. And I just got back from the theater after seeing Creed 3. Well, I like it. Well, let me explain some things. I was not originally excited to see this movie. In case you don't know, Rocky is one of my favorite films of all time. I loved all the movies, even Rocky 5. And I didn't think Creed 3 would work without Rocky. I feel like Creed 2 was the perfect end to both Rocky and Adonis's stories. But to quote the Nostalgia Critic, thankfully I was proven 100% wrong. This movie is really good, and it somehow manages to work without Rocky. Now, Rocky is mentioned a couple of times in the film, is referenced. So don't worry if Rocky, don't feel like Rocky's not out of the picture, because he's not. So the film continues the story, and it has a lot more to say. Let me summarize what the plot is. The plot of the film is that Adonis he's retired from boxing. But in the words of Mrs. Jane Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies, your past has come back to haunt you. And it certainly has with Adonis, because his old friend named Adamian, who is an old friend of his from back in the day, he comes back to challenge for the title. And Creed's reputation gets ruined. So he has to conquer his fears and fight Damien and get out of retirement to do so. So, as I stated at the beginning, I really do like this movie. And there are a lot of things I really do like about it. Really, what I like about this movie is that it's really, and I mean really dark. And it's probably the darkest of Rocky or Creed movies. You take your pick over which movie this is. To me, this is clearly a Creed movie. This is Creed's film. He has to fight the demons of his past, or literally, because the villain of this movie, whose name escapes me, which is weird because I just said his name, Adamian, that's it. Adamian is very charismatic. He's a very charming villain, but you hate him. You really do hate him. You want to see Creed beat Adonis. Creed beat the crap out of him. But you can also see his side as because he went to jail and he had it tough for 28 years. Without spoiling anything, there is a scene in where he pulls out a gun. That's how dark this movie gets. Just without going into spoilers. But we also get some of Adonis's family, like his daughter, who is deaf, who communicates via sign language. She's very adorable. That girl's gonna have a career. And it's all. I also heard they got deaf actors to do this, so props on Michael B. Jordan for doing that. Did I forget to mention Michael B. Jordan directed this movie? and it's a good director start. He has potential as a director. I give Creed 3 a thumbs up.